The Galactic Council had always believed that the deadliest planets were those with violent storms, toxic atmospheres, or ravenous apex predators, but nothing had prepared them for Earth. For centuries, the Council had observed planets, documenting their dangers and classifying their inhabitants based on intelligence, aggression, and survivability. But Earth was an anomaly. It was a Class 9 death world, a ranking so high that it was deemed uninhabitable by most spacefaring species. And yet, it was home to a race known as humans. The first recorded encounter with humans was by the Vortani, a race of scholars and explorers. A Vortani research vessel, the Enlightened Seeker, entered Earth's orbit, scanning the planet. The results were terrifying. Earth was a place of constant natural disasters: hurricanes, earthquakes, wildfires. Its climate fluctuated unpredictably, with searing deserts and freezing tundras existing side by side. The oceans were teeming with monstrous creatures, some capable of devouring entire ships. Even the land harbored countless species of apex predators. Yet, humans thrived. Intrigued but cautious, the Vortani sent down a small reconnaissance team, equipped with advanced cloaking technology. What they found was beyond comprehension. Humans were not merely surviving, they were conquering. Unlike other species that adapted to their environments, humans forced their environments to adapt to them. They carved roads through mountains, built cities in deserts, and constructed floating platforms in the ocean. Where nature was a threat, they subdued it. The Vortani team watched in horror as humans waged wars that lasted decades, yet emerged stronger. They observed humans endure extreme temperatures, survive in conditions that would kill most intelligent beings, and even recover from grievous injuries that should have been fatal. But what truly terrified the Galactic Council was the human psyche. Humans possessed a trait unseen in any other species: resilience beyond reason. Their bodies could be broken, yet they fought on. Their civilizations could fall, yet they rebuilt. Where other species would surrender, humans adapted and retaliated. The Council decided that Earth must be avoided at all costs. However, not all heeded the warning. The Thalnax, a warlike species that prided themselves on conquest, saw Earth as a challenge. Their leader, Supreme Warlord Xifor, dismissed the Council's warnings as exaggeration. The Thalnax fleet descended upon Earth, expecting an easy victory. They had conquered countless worlds, enslaved dozens of species. Earth would be no different. They were wrong. The invasion lasted only 22 days. The humans responded with terrifying efficiency. Within hours of the Thalnax landing, human nations set aside their differences, forming a united front. The invaders were met with weapons far more advanced than anticipated. The humans had spent centuries perfecting the art of war, and they wielded it with precision. They adapted strategies mid-battle, learned enemy weaknesses in mere hours, and even used the Thalnax's own technology against them. The battles were brutal. The Thalnax deployed energy weapons capable of vaporizing steel, yet the humans countered with kinetic projectiles that bypassed energy shields. They engineered devastating ambushes, using terrain to their advantage, luring Thalnax forces into areas where their superior numbers became irrelevant. Entire Thalnax battalions vanished in the dense jungles of Earth, their remains never found. In the frozen wastelands, human guerrilla units thrived, striking with pinpoint accuracy before fading into the snow. When the Thalnax retreated, only a handful of their fleet remained. Supreme Warlord Xifor, once feared across the stars, was captured. His last transmission to the Council was a warning. "We thought we were the hunters. We were wrong. Earth is the domain of predators." In the aftermath, the Galactic Council convened once more. This time they did not debate. They agreed unanimously. Earth was to be quarantined. No trade, no exploration, no interference. The risk was too great. Humans, however, had different plans. Now aware of the wider galaxy, they reverse-engineered Thalnax technology, built their own ships, and ventured out. The Council watched in dread as humanity expanded, not through conquest, but through sheer will. They did not need war to dominate. They outperformed, outlasted, and outthought every species they encountered. The first diplomatic envoy from humanity arrived at the Galactic Council's capital world, not with weapons, but with an invitation. They proposed alliances, trade, and cooperation. And yet, beneath the surface, there was an unspoken truth. Humanity had already won. Their influence spread like wildfire. Their industries reshaped economies. Their ideas infiltrated cultures. At first, other species resisted, but resistance was futile. Humans adapted faster than any other race, quickly learning alien languages, customs, and technologies. Their scientific achievements skyrocketed. They were not bound by tradition like many elder races. They experimented, innovated, and improved at an alarming rate. It was not long before human mercenaries became the most sought-after soldiers. Their strategies, honed by millennia of war, made them unparalleled tacticians. Their explorers charted the uncharted. Their engineers redesigned entire planetary infrastructures in days. And their warriors, even the mightiest empires, hesitated before challenging them. The galaxy was no longer the same. Over centuries, humans wove themselves into the fabric of interstellar society. And though they rarely sought outright conquest, their presence alone was enough to shift the balance of power. They were the wild card in every political equation, an unpredictable factor in every military strategy. And so, the legend of Earth spread far and wide, a world where death was common, where nature itself was a battlefield, where survival was not given but earned, a place that produced the most dangerous beings in the galaxy, the deadliest planet home to the deadliest species, and the universe would never forget it.